Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm gonna be giving you part 13 of What If Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out What If Naruto joined the Akatsuki. I post a new episode of that, so go ahead and enjoy. And also check out Anime King where I post a new episode of What If Naruto was trained to be a mercenary. And I also posted the final episode of What If Naruto went missing for 4 years. So go ahead and check it out and enjoy. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice and you enjoy the videos, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family and become a part of both channels, Anime King and Anime King 2. And thank you all. New subscribers, go ahead and comment down below. I'll be talking and replying back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. So, to do a bit of a recap, Shikamaru and Temaru was the first match, and that match ended same like canon, with Shikamaru giving up. The next match was Dosu versus Sasuke, and Sasuke didn't even have to activate his Sharingan, and he bodied Dosu. The reason being, Sasuke has been training intensely. Seeing how strong Naruto is getting, he wants to get strong as well, as he's already possessed the 3 Totem Sharingan at this point of the story. After that match was over, Naruto faced off against Yujito, and the Raikage was surprised. This made him want Naruto even more. When he saw Naruto use all elements, and plus with his hexagon, he dodged out all of Yujito's movements. She even took it far to go into her Kyuubi state but not fully formed, just the chakra, as Nibi didn't want to force her chakra on her to cause her any damage. She's still young and she didn't master the power yet, so she just gave her a bit of chakra. As Yujito was still not a match for Naruto, his intense training really paid off. Naruto then won the battle, as he helped Yujito up in the end. The next battle after that was supposed to be Gaara versus Samui, but it was then that the invasion began, as the walls were destroyed by the snakes as the sound and sand ninjas flood inside, as Kakashi then gave Sasuke and Naruto a mission to go after Gaara and his siblings, seeing that they are escaping, as Kakashi feared the worst, thinking that they might use the one-tailed Jinchuriki, as Sarutobi faced off against Orochimaru in the barrier. So the last part we left off, Naruto and Sasuke caught up with Gaara, as Sasuke activated his 3 Totem Sharingan, as Naruto activated his hexagon. So let's do this, said Naruto. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Gaara, half of his body was already transformed. His legs were still normal, but his upper half is already changing into the tail beast state. Naruto had his lightning sword in his hand, lightning cackling right through it, as Sasuke had a kunai in his hand. The both of them rushed forward at incredible speed. Gaara fired a sand blast out of his mouth, trying to blast the both of them, but they flicked up into the air. They then came down on him as Gaara let out a wind attack to try and blow them away. Naruto summoned a clone as the clone pushed the both of them out of the way and took the hit, as Naruto then charged up lightning in his sword and sent it towards Gaara with a strike, and that cut deep into Gaara's sand, hitting his arm as Gaara screamed out in pain, as he then sent his demonic arm at Naruto. As Sasuke saw the perfect opening, as he flipped down off the branch and delivered a powerful kick to Gaara's face, sending him flying down to the ground. As Temari was watching the whole thing, "How can this be?" she said. "How are the both of them taking on Gaara? They should be dead already." "They truly are impressive," she said, "especially him," as she looked at Naruto. Naruto then ran through hand sign, fire style, red streaming flame, as he rained down fire on Gaara, as Sasuke did the same, red streaming flame, as both of them rained down fire on him. Gaara brought up a sand shield to protect him, but the fire was so intense, it turned the sand into glass, as it shattered and poured down on Gaara, who jumped out of the way as some of the sand on his body got burned, showing some of his skin. Naruto then appeared on the ground with impressive show of speed as he kicked Gaara in the stomach, pushing him back. Sasuke then appeared from above as he stomped right into Gaara's face with his foot. He then jumped up as Gaara let the sand spiral around him towards the both of them. As the both of them had to dodge sand strikes, Naruto then raised his sword up into the air as he sent out a bolt of lightning. The bolt of lightning then come down on top of Gaara as Gaara brought up his sand shield again, but the lightning tear right through it as it hit Gaara dead on, shocking him as Gaara cried out in pain. Gaara then started to talk to himself. How can this be? How can these two be hurting me? I need to prove my existence. I can't allow them to win, he said, as the sand around him rose up and flew towards the both of them, as the both of them looked up to see the shadow, as that was a heckload of sand. As Naruto and Sasuke turned as they tried to get out of there, moving at their top speed, but the sand was still following behind them. Sasuke, we have to stop this. Use our most powerful fire attack, said Naruto. Got it, said Sasuke, as both of them turn around in mid-air and run through hand sign. Fire style. Red streaming flame! As both of them spew out red flames, hitting the sand dead on, but it was still coming. It was a great portion of sand as the both of them started to push more chakra until the sand crystallized as it turned into glass. As both Naruto and Sasuke drop on one knee as the both of them start to huff. That took a lot out of them. It was then that Gaara materialized out of sand behind them as he struck the both of them in their back, sending them flying face first down into the ground as they hit the ground hard. Gaara then started to chuckle. Oh man, said Temari, they're going to die. They're going to die as Gaara's feet transform into the Shikaku's feet as well, as he just looked like a mini version of Shikaku, but he still had his mind. Sand bullets, Gaara said, as he rained down sand bullets on them, as Temari had to jump out of the way from where she was because the sand bullet destroyed the tree that she was on, as it rained down on both Naruto and Sasuke. As Temari closed her eyes, when she opened them back, the sand shower of bullets were over. As if the both of them got that attack head on, they must be dead with all those sand bullets impaling them. But she then heard Gaara scream out in pain as she looked up to where he was, as she saw Sasuke with his hand coated in lightning piercing through Gaara's side. Well, piercing through the sand because Gaara's real body was inside, but Sasuke hit him as he was screaming out as blood started to flow on his sand. The sand then turned into spike as it went straight for Sasuke's face, but Naruto came down out of nowhere as he sliced them with his lightning sword, as he grabbed Sasuke and jumped out of there as the both of them landed a tree away. Naruto went through Ansan immediately, water style, tsunami blast, as he started to spray Gaara with water out of his mouth, as the sand around Gaara started to get sappy, as it started to turn into a mud structure. As it was then that Sasuke rushed over as he delivered a powerful strike in Gaara's chest, as his chest was now showing because of the sand fading away. Gaara coughed up some blood as Sasuke flipped in the air as he slammed his heel down into Gaara's stomach as Gaara was sent spiraling down. But he didn't hit the ground. Naruto was right there as Naruto was finished going through hand sign. Water style, water dragon, as the water on the ground turned into a water dragon and strike Gaara back up into the air. Sasuke then run through hand sign, lightning style, lightning shower, as he rained down electricity on Gaara with the water as it shocked up Gaara's entire body, as he then spiraled and slammed down into the ground. As Temari couldn't believe it, these two boys, what are they? If they were able to do Gaara like this, how powerful are they? As for the first time she saw someone do her brother like this. He was supposed to be unstoppable and strong, but no, these two boys defeated him. Naruto then held on to his sword tight. I'm going to end this, he said. No, I can't allow them to kill him. As Naruto rushed forward, Temari came out of her hiding spot. But Gaara then let out a devastated scream as a large amount of sand started to pour straight up into the air, blowing back Naruto, Sasuke, and Temari. As the sand then started to form, as it formed Shikaku, as Gaara was now in the center of the forehead. Now, I will prove my existence. Mother, do to them what you please. Possum mode, he said, as Gaara fell asleep. Shikaku's eyes then snapped open. Oh yes, said Shikaku, I am finally free. And now, I can do what I want, he screamed out, as he looked around the place. Now I can kill those filthy humans. And also, there's a village I can destroy. Sasuke appeared beside Naruto. What now? It's not like we're going to beat that thing, said Sasuke. Damn it, Naruto said. Oh yeah, as he made contact with the Kyuubi. What is it, kid? Well, I kinda need your help, said Naruto. With the weakling Shikaku. As Kurama chuckled. The weakest Biju out of them all. That damn raccoon. So, is there a way to beat him? Well, the way you are now, you cannot defeat him on your own. Not even with the help of Sasuke. But, you see that boy on his forehead? The host, the Jinchuriki? Yes, said Naruto. All you have to do is wake him up, and Shikaku will disappear. Naruto sweat dropped. Well, that's dumb. So, let me ask you something. If you were to give me your power and I let you like that, would I be on top of your forehead? No, I am not as dumb as Shikaku to leave a weak spot like that out. Now, go ahead and finish him. I'm gonna sleep. And don't be a disappointment. Shikaku is the weakest out of all of us, so don't lose. Alright, Sasuke, said Naruto. I know what to do. And what is that? Sasuke asks. All we have to do is wake up Gaara. Wake up Gaara? What do you mean? Look, as Sasuke focused, oh, he's on the forehead. Wake him up, and then what? Well, this monster is going to fade away. So how do you suppose that we get up there? I am sure that the monster will try to block all attack that is against his weak spot, said Sasuke. I know, we would need a distraction, said Naruto. And lucky enough, I have the perfect thing. Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu! As Naruto created 1,000 clones. As the real Naruto and Sasuke dash off. The clones then rush towards Shikaku as they start to run up him. As Shikaku looked down, what is with these ants? Oh, they're humans. Oh, humans, he said, as he started to smack them, dispelling the clones. Oh, they're just clones, he said, as he started to tear them apart like they were nothing. The real Naruto and Sasuke were behind Shikaku as the both of them activate chakra on their feet and start to run up his back. It was then that sand spikes came out of his back as both of them jumped off. As Naruto summoned a clone, the clone grabbed onto Shikaku and grabbed onto Sasuke's arm that grabbed onto Naruto's arm. As Sasuke then threw Naruto forward, as Naruto grabbed him and threw him up, as Sasuke grabbed him again and threw him up, as the both of them kept on grabbing each other and throwing each other up, as they finally landed on the shoulder. Now, to create a distraction, said Naruto, as there was a huge sand spike coming towards him. Naruto then stabbed his sword right into Shikaku's shoulder as lightning flowed down into it, causing Shikaku to squeal in pain a bit, as he then turned his hand towards his shoulder as he brought it down to smack anything that was there. As Naruto jumped out of the way, Shikaku then started to shake as Sasuke tried to hold on, but Shikaku was shaking too hard as Sasuke was sent flying off. Damn it, said Naruto, as he ran up Shikaku's head, but there was a spike that came out between him as it cut him on his arm. As Naruto flicked off to the side, his hand was now bleeding. As the sand on his body, spikes started to be created and fire at Naruto. Naruto started to weave and dodge through all of them. Meanwhile, Sasuke landed in a tree. As he got out of the tree, he landed a distance away as he rushed back over there. Naruto flipped up in the air as he shouted. Lightning slash as he slashed right on top of Shikaku's head. As Shikaku felt it, he then started to shake his head to shake off whatever was on it. Naruto flipped off as he was now in front of Shikaku. Shikaku then opened his mouth. Take this, brat. Wind blast! As he let out a blast of wind that hit Naruto dead on, as Naruto was sent flying and crashing through the trees as he slammed into a tree trunk. As Naruto felt his head feel dizzy, that attack knocked him a bit. He slowly got back to his feet as Sasuke was now trying to climb up on Shikaku, but sand spikes came up as they pierced Sasuke in the leg, as Sasuke was pushed off of him. As Shikaku fired sand bullets from his mouth, as one of them hit Sasuke right in the midsection, sending him flying away. Damn it, Naruto cursed. This thing is just too powerful, but I have to stop it. I have to stop it! As lightning started to cackle around Naruto's body. Ultimate defensive lightning, Naruto said. As he rushed towards Shikaku at top speed, Naruto summoned 3 clones. The first clone jumped in the way as he sent a water attack at Shikaku. Shikaku used his sand shuriken and dispelled the clone. The other clone used a fire attack as Shikaku fired more sand shurikens and dispelled the clone. The other clone was at Shikaku's feet as he ran through hand sign. Earth style mud wall as he created a mud wall under Shikaku's feet, caught him off balance, making Shikaku trip and fall over. As this was a perfect opportunity as Naruto started to run on Shikaku's belly as he saw Gaara up ahead. A bunch of spikes were coming towards Naruto. Naruto stabbed his sword into Shikaku's stomach as his lightning flared towards the spikes, making them go back in as Naruto pulled out his sword and rushed forward. As Naruto then leaped, as he had his sword in his hand to pierce Gaara. The sand wrapped around his hand, making him unable to move them as Naruto was inches away. Screw it then, said Naruto as he slammed his head into Gaara, as that knocked Gaara awake. No, you break it. No, said Gaara as he looked around. Damn it, I just got out, said Shikaku as he turned into a pile of sand. As Gaara fell into the load of sand, Naruto did as well. Gaara now had his elements surrounded him as he looked at Naruto. As Naruto was huffing, "It's time for you to die, Uchiha," said Gaara as he raised up the sand around him to create a spear, a large spear, as he pointed at Naruto. "Chidori," said a voice as Sasuke slammed his Chidori into the spear, destroying it. Sasuke landed beside Gaara and delivered a powerful roundhouse kick to his face, sending him flying forwards. "We're not done yet," said Naruto as he mustered up his stamina and rushed forward towards Gaara. He kneed Gaara right in the face. Sasuke then grabbed onto the back of Gaara's shirt and pulled him up as Naruto slammed his fist into his face as Naruto started to beat on him. "Give up already," Naruto kept on shouting as Sasuke then flipped Gaara over and slammed him on his back as Naruto brought out his sword. As Gaara was almost unconscious, he was flipping in and out as Naruto was coming down to pierce Gaara right through the neck as Gaara closed his eyes. But a huge gust of wind knocked away both Naruto and Sasuke as Temari and Kankuro showed up. Both Naruto and Sasuke got to their feet quickly. "I can't allow you to kill my brother," said Temari. "Me neither," said Kankuro as the both of them got in front of Gaara. "He tried to destroy the village. He must die," said Naruto. "Yes, he will die today," said Sasuke. "You two can go ahead, but him, he has to die," Naruto said as he picked up back his sword. Lightning started to cackle through it as he felt a huge strain on his body. He knew he won't last long, but at least Sasuke is here to help him as Sasuke looked beat up himself. "Lightning rage," said a voice as lightning rained down between all 4 of them and hit the ground, sending all of them, including Gaara who was on the ground, flying back. As Naruto hit into a tree, Sasuke did the same as Temari dropped on the ground and Kankuro hit into a stone as Gaara was still rolling on the ground. as Yujito, Samui, Amoy, and Karu appear. "This is a perfect opportunity," said Amoy. "Yeah, you're right," said Yujito, as she walked over to Naruto. As Naruto narrowed his eyes at her, as she was standing above him, Karu then looked down at Sasuke as she smiled, as she knocked him in the neck as he passed out. "What are you doing?" said Naruto. "Well, the main reason why we're here is for you, Uchiha Naruto," said Yujito. But Naruto still had his sword in his hand, even though he got blown away. He swiped his sword at her, causing her to jump back, as Naruto staggeringly stood to his feet. "I won't let you do whatever you're going to do," said Naruto, as he pointed his sword at her. But he was sent flying back with a punch right in the face, as Karu sent him flying. "Why did you have to do that?" said Amoy. "You know you could have just knocked him out, though. Why do you cause him more pain?" "Well, I don't really like that guy," said Karu. But Naruto was still not out, as he got back to his feet, his hexagon now deactive. As he used too much chakra, he couldn't maintain it anymore. As Naruto was bleeding out of his mouth, "I will stop you," Naruto said. "I doubt it," said Yujito. "Samui, hurry up and knock him out," said Yujito. As Naruto didn't see Samui anywhere, but he felt something hit him in the back of the neck, as Samui were behind him, as Naruto fell to the ground as he was knocked out cold. "So what now? Should we take both of them?" Amoy asked. Well, the Raikage only want Naruto, seeing that he has the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix, but Sasuke would be great as well, because he is a pure Uchiha. "So yeah, we'll take both of them." "What about them?" Karu asked, as she looked over at the Sand siblings. "We have nothing to do with them, so let's go." "Alright." Samui then picked up Naruto as she threw him over her shoulder, as Amoy picked up Sasuke as they left through the forest. As Gaara looked at his siblings, "Let's go now," he said, as the both of them gave him a helping hand as they hopped away with him. Back inside of Konoha, Sarutobi just finished sealing away Orochimaru's hand. "You will no longer be able to do Jutsu," said Sarutobi as he had a smile on his face. "This is your punishment," he said, as he then released and fell down, as he was now dead. "Damn it," Orochimaru cursed as his hand went limp. "It's time to go," he said to the Sound 4, as he saw that Gaara Shikaku was gone, and also the invasion failed because all of the Sand and the Sound Shinobis are either knocked out or dead. As he and the Sound 4 headed off, as no one was there to stop him. As they left the village, seeing that their invasion was a failure, he didn't even get Naruto or Sasuke. So after all of the ninjas were drived out, the Konoha Shinobis arrived as they saw Sarutobi dead on the ground, as they brought his body to the morgue so they could set up for the funeral later. As everyone was finding everyone, teachers along with their students, and the Raikage and his backup also left as well. Without saying anything, they just left, as Kakashi found that very suspicious. Kakashi then started to look around as he started to ask people if they saw Naruto or Sasuke. As he went over to Sakura. "Wait, you're right," said Sakura. "I haven't seen him. None of them, to be exact. They went after the Gaara guy, and then they didn't came back. I wonder..." "No, it can't be," she said to herself, as she wondered if Gaara killed them. Miles away from Konoha, Yujito and the gang are walking. As he was moving at a normal pace, Naruto started to stir as Yujito pulled out a syringe as she stabbed Naruto with it. Sleeping serum to keep him sleeping, but it's wearing off really quickly. The Uchiha has been sleeping, Sasuke for that, for a long while now, and he wasn't getting up or anything. But this other kid, he's waking up so fast. Damn it. If we keep up this, we'll be out of sleeping serum soon. And then we'll have to knock him out, she said to herself. "You know, Samui, if you're tired, I can carry him," said Yujito. No, I'm fine, said Samui, as Yujito looked at Naruto, as she couldn't help but blushed a bit looking at his face. He looked so cute sleeping. Wait, why the hell am I saying that? She said to herself. Maybe because you love him, said a voice, as it was a Nibi. Stop saying that, I don't love him. I hardly even know him. Why would I love him? She asked. I don't know. Maybe just seeing him and falling in love right away. Those things can happen, you know. I don't. And that's the end of that. You remember that I'm inside of you, right? I can feel what you're feeling. And your feelings towards this boy, it is not that easily overcome. You feel something for him, but you don't understand what it is, am I right? Yujito sighed. Yeah, I guess you're inside of me, so I can't lie to you. You're right. But I don't understand it. How can I have feelings for this boy? Our mission was to kidnap him and take him to our village. We're going to use him so we can get the hexagon in our village. So how? How can I fall in love with him? And why? Why do I have feelings for him? The human mind is a strange thing, kitten, said the Nibi. You just met him, but you feel something towards him. That's strange, but it's nothing harmful. And by the way, what are you complaining about? Have you never thought about it? Remember, he is going to rebuild a clan in the Cloud Village. And what does he need to rebuild a clan? What do you mean? I don't get it. Just think about it. To rebuild a clan? Well, he needs a lot of wives, a lot of girls to be with. And you can be one of those, kitten. As Yujito blushed. What are you saying? I mean, you can do it with him. Even if the both of you are not together, you can just do it to blow off steam. That's enough of that, said Yujito, as the Nibi just chuckled. Alright, if you say so. A minute later, they saw the Raikage and Darui and C coming up to them, along with Killer B. Finally found you, said C. Yeah, we've been looking for you a long time. Where have you been? Said Darui. Well, it took a while. We had to wait until he and the other one got tired. The other one? As the Raikage looked over to see Sasuke as well. Well, I suppose this isn't that bad to have two Uchihas. So, what happened? He asked, as Yujito was the one to speak. Well, the both of them faced off against Gaara, and they managed to defeat him, even in his tail beast form. Impressive, said C, as he looked at Naruto. These kids were able to defeat Gaara in his tail beast form. Yes, they were. And they became really tired. So after that, we interfered and we took them. And what about Gaara and the others? A asked. Well, we left them behind, said Amoy. Why did you leave them alive? The Raikage said. Should we have killed them? He asked. Of course. They saw you took them. So what will happen if they inform the Leaf that we were the one who took them? But they won't. They and the Leaf are enemy right now, am I right? Because they fight off against the Leaf. So why would they inform them about that? Well, the sand lost. It lost a lot today. So I believe that it will go back to Konoha begging for a truce so Konoha won't retaliate. But the only one that saw us was Gaara and the two siblings. Alright, let's go. We will discuss this when we reach back to our village, said the Raikage, as they all headed off at top speed. Back at Konoha, Kakashi was starting to worry, as he couldn't find both Sasuke or Naruto. What the hell was going on? They went to stop Gaara. Everyone in the village saw when the giant Shikaku appeared, but then it faded away. So where were those two? What the hell happened? As people already know about their missing, as Danzo had his root agents scour the area, but they find no sight of them, as Sakura was in the woods and she was crying out both Naruto and Sasuke's name. Where are you guys? She cried out, but no one can seem to find them. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see this part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out the new episode of What If Naruto Joined the Akatsuki, and also go over to Anime King, where I posted a new episode of What If Naruto was trained to be a mercenary, and also what if Naruto went missing for 4 years came to an end. So go ahead and check it out and enjoy. Well, for now guys, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow for the other what ifs. Peace.